enthusiasts of AI, we're gonna use a neat and free method on how to create images that are similar to an image that you already have. So we're gonna use Leonardo AI for it, for generating the image, and we're gonna use a prompt generator. I will show you 3 different prompt generators and also combine it with the image-to-image function. So it's all free, and this method is not perfect. You will still have to adjust the prompt to your liking and have to be creative with it, but I think it's a lot of fun. Let's get started with this image. So I found it on, I saw it on Pinterest today, and so if you found an image that you like and you were to create an image that's similar to this one, then you can save it to your computer, to Google or another search engine, and type in image to prompt. So I'm gonna open this one. Let's use this one here, img to prompt. Let's open it in a new tab. And let's also use this one, the CLIP-Interrogator. Let's also open it. And there's a third one I want to show you. So let's go back to the search engine. Also search for the CLIP-Interrogator. It's actually the same program, but we open it from another website. And it's just for us to try out which one we prefer. So let's get started. Let's start with this one. You can drop your image here, or you can click to upload it from your computer. I went ahead and dropped it in. So here you can choose anything. There's just one model, one option here. And the mode, best, fast, classic, negative. Negative will probably give you the negative prompt. I think. I haven't used it yet. So the best one is supposed to give you the best prompt that you can use in Leonardo AI, for example, to generate an image that looks like this or very similar. And fast is the method to do it the fastest, and best takes longer. So let's use this. Click submit and wait. So here it's saying there's a long queue of requests pending. Here we can see the queue, 6 from 6. So I think when it goes down to 1, then that's your turn. Just do something else in the time that it's generating. That's my recommendation. And sometimes it doesn't work. You will just have to click it again, try it again. While this is doing its magic, let's go to the other one. This one, img to prompt. So let's repeat the same process. Drop your image here and then just click submit. That's it. There's nothing else to change here. So for the first one that we used, the CLIP-Interrogator on this website, it already gave us an output. So that's the output. Let's go ahead and copy it. And let's go to Leonardo AI. So that's Leonardo AI. It's similar to Midjourney in the way that you can use it to create images. You can go to the AI image generation. And these are images from our last video where we did the repeating pattern for seamless patterns on digital paper that you can use for your own creative endeavors, or you can sell on Etsy. And now for today's topic, let's just reset to default. So because it's already on default, and let's copy our prompt here. And let's use another model than this one. So this is the Dream Shaper version 7. Let's use the Leonardo Vision XL. It's a new model here and I quite like it. So select it. And you can leave the prompt magic off or you can enable it. Let's first have a look at the image without the prompt magic. And if you wanted to, you could change the dimensions of your image as well. So here you can choose the dimensions. If you wanted to create a square image, then the width and the height should be the same number. So in other words, it should be 1 by 1. But we're gonna just leave it at the recommended image dimensions. And I guess that's it. Maybe we can also change the style to the Leonardo style. And let's just see what it gives us. Click generate. And also if you want to, you can check the prompt that it gave us. Most of it here makes sense, except for maybe this doesn't make sense here. But let's just see what it gives us. Click generate. So it's quite different from the original, but it looks good. Let's see if we, when we use the prompt magic, maybe a little bit higher, 0.4. Let's see what it gives us then. Okay, in my opinion, this looks much better, but it's not the exact same as what we started with. But you could now adjust this to your liking. Like you could try out if we have a look at the original image, looks like this. So it's watercolor. We could try to adjust the prompt and type in watercolor. And another thing, so we would have to change the prompt a little bit, play around with this. But first, let's check out what prompts the other two gave us. So this one gave us an error. let's just click submit again and use the other one. It gave us an output, so let's copy it. Go back to Leonardo AI and use this one instead. Here it's using the word watercolor painting. So this prompt is much shorter. It was from the ink to prompt. Other one, the job, and that's what it looks like. I quite like it, especially this one. So it's not exactly the same as our image that we started with, but it got a similar style. And now you could adjust the prompt to your liking, change some words. If you think something else makes more sense, then try to include it here. And what you can also do is, of course, use other models. So you could use the Stable Diffusion XL. Let's try it out. And there are so many more. For creative things, like paintings, I can recommend this illustration one. I don't see it here right now. And also the Anime Pastel Dream, or I also like the Absolute Reality, which I can't see here either right now, but you can always click the select custom model and you can browse through the platform models. They are really good. Unfortunately, the photoreal is currently a paid feature. And these free, you can use them, but they're paid feature if you use them together with the Alchemy version 2. If you don't use it with this, then it's free as well. So yeah, there are a lot of great models here that create very different output images. So it's a lot of trial and error if you want to get your image right. And sometimes it just seems that all of them are not working, and then on another day, if you try it differently, then all of them create great results. So it's a lot of testing and trying. But with this one, I'm pretty happy with them. This one looks very nice as well. Now another trick is to use the image to image. So for this we have to switch off the prompt magic. And now scroll down. Now here we've created images 4x3 because this is just the recommended size for what we were using for the SDXL, but we started out with the Leonardo Vision XL. And then it said here, when we used the different dimension, it said here that the recommended dimension is so and so, and that's what we chose. But now if we upload our image here or drag it in and drop it, let's go ahead and do it now. So I've dropped it in here, and you can see this has completely different dimensions. So it's more like it is more high than it is wide, while this one is kind of the opposite. So when we upload this here, we will not only get this dimension, but also it will take now not only our prompt into account, but also this image to image feature, which is already quite good. on its own. We don't even have to have a good prompt with it, but now we have both. And this thing here, if you, for example, were to use a very high number, like for example 0.7, then you would get an image that's very similar to your image here and less similar to the prompt. If you make this number lower, like for example 0.3, then your images that it generates here will be less similar to this one. So let's first use 0.4, which is like kind of in the middle, and let's click generate. So as you can see, the dimensions are different because it's using not the dimensions that we put in here. It's automatically taking the dimensions from our image. And as you can see now, the place where the flowers are and the stems is now much more similar to our input image. So if that's something that you want, then you can use this method to first go to these free prompt generators, or one of them. You can just try out and see which one you prefer. Drop in your image, copy the output, and then in addition to pasting the output here, you can upload your own image and adjust the strength here to how similar you want the images here to your input image. So that's something you can do. Let's look at them. I think they look quite nice. A little bit different, but both are beautiful watercolor images. So let me know in the comments what you think of this method. To finish this one, let's look at it with the Leonardo Vision XL and click generate again. Let's see which one is better. Okay, so I think that actually this one is much nicer. But that's the thing with Leonardo, as I mentioned, you just can try around, see what you like best. These ones are nice too, just different. So you have a lot of different models to try, even more than shown here. You can change the prompt, you can change this strength here, and so this one, it's still kind of not working. It worked before when I tried it. Not sure why it isn't working now. But it's not that important. We have the two others that we can try. Guys, so that's that for today. Let me know what you think about this method. And I wish you a great day, evening or morning or night. And see you in the next video. Feel free to comment anything like how you like this method, if you used it, if you know a better way how to do it, or if you use Leonardo AI at all, or do you prefer Mid-Journey or something else? And yeah, see you in the next video.